Hey everyone, it's Boog Shambi. Welcome to the show.
Hey guys, how y'all doing today? Sorry for the hold up. We're just gonna get this all fixed too real quick. I don't know what it is about this every time, but I have to redo this every time for some reason. And I lock it and it still comes back and it does the same thing over and over and over again. It's driving me insane. Sorry for the hold up, guys. Just trying to get this all lined up. Block that baby. Keep that baby where it needs to be. There we go. Sorry for the hold up. I am back and I'm ready to do some more streaming. How y'all doing today? I am doing great. We're gonna go ahead and stream for a couple hours. We're gonna stream probably till past midnight tonight. We have a bad storm coming in because I'm in the southern parts of Atlanta. So if I get off a little earlier than normal, I'm sorry, but I will be back on as the storm goes by. I'll get back on now. If I do lose power, I probably won't be back on until the power comes back on. But I will be here. I'll be on until right before the storm hits, and then, like I said, we'll see what happens after that. We're gonna go ahead and play some MLB Show 25. We're gonna do what we did yesterday.
Previously on Storylines.
Sorry, we didn't want to do that. I don't know why it went that way. I'm not ready to watch that right now. We will be playing that. We'll be playing a lot more other stuff too. We'll play some more Diamond Dynasty. I'm gonna finish my conquest maps. I did get some sleep. If y'all want to know what happened, I went to bed early. I kind of went to bed early. Oh, there's not really just do that. I did not notice that until just now. let's see if we play better than we did the earlier. Now, I will be hoping that I did do some updates on my other stuff today, so we're hoping we get this all fixed.
And welcome in, everybody. Ready to go now? Here's Byron Buxton. And the pitch. And that one hammered way back there. And it is gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. It's 1-0. Here's Rafael Devers. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And a swing and a miss.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Way out front for strike two.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Edman makes the grab, one away. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Swings through that.
0-1's the count.
Ground ball left side, but it kicks foul. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Smith gathers, throws in time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. And next will be the cleanup hitter. First offering misses badly for ball one. Next offering is fouled back. Two outs. Misses the sweeper.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's an early 1-0 lead. Back after this on the show. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And starting this one, Nolan Ryan. What should we keep an eye on here?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Teoscar Hernandez in the box now. Takes strike one. Fought off foul. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now the number 2 hitter. Swing and a miss, strike 1. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Just missed.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's downstairs and outside.
2-2, count.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now it's Mookie Betts. Just missed.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Next offering is in for a strike. Gets a piece and stays alive. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Evan Phillips.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Carlos Correa, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. One of the things with Correa, the impact he makes not just on offense but defense as well. A guy who's won a platinum glove as the best defender in the American League. Probably my favorite note, though, on Carlos Correa. He likes to, before games, go to a regular old batting cage and take BP with his dad. Matt Olson up to the plate. On the ground to third. A dive. Nice stop. And he beats it. He's safe.
Who got hit? Who got hit? Who got hit?
So, man aboard, Jackson Chourio now at the plate. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. On its way to the corner. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. The 0-1.
1-1.
You can't catch me, bro.
This one in the dirt. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. Olson over at first with 1 away. Caught him looking for the K. This is Bryce Terang. On the ground right side, and that chance handled, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second, so now it's Freddie Freeman. First pitch just misses. And it's fouled off.
Looked like he got a little excited on that.
New pitcher on now, Porter Hodge. Ball to strike. The pitch. On a bounce right side, Terang. Throws to first in time. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second. Will Smith in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. And fouled off. And strike 2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Next offering upstairs. One out, bases empty. And that one is in there, called strike 3. Here's Muncy to hit. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Muncy measures 6 feet even, 215 pounds, and he was a 5th-round pick. back in 2012. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Peace, bro.
We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Michael Kopech.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now it's JT Realmuto. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but run.
Hello, can y'all hear me? I know I'm talking aloud. Can you hear me? I guess you can because it's getting loud in here.
Runs pretty well, so when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Edman in position. He makes the grab, and there's one down. So now the DH spot, Byron Buxton. He's already homered here in this one. And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
There's a swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Cuts in it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike three. Two down, bases empty. Here's the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Tapped softly on the ground, and it goes just foul. Two down, nobody on. And that one misses up and in. And now it's even 1-1. Inside, almost got him. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Swing and a miss. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now Miguel Rojas. Hodge back to work. Cut on and lifted in the air. Chourio makes the grab on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Jimmy Garcia.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out. The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
That misses. The count now 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and they're down to their last out. Michael Conforto swings through it for strike one. Hit to right, and that ought to do it.
Boy, that was quick. That was
That's the ball
easy.
game.
I didn't get only
They
one
say
run,
a
but
solo shot won't beat you, but that definitely doesn't apply in a 3-inning game. That often can be all you need, and that was the case here in this one.
1-0 the final for Chris Singleton.
forgot. So what happens when you finish it all?
From Petco Park in downtown San Diego, the show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Ballers and the San Diego Padres. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And our pitcher in this game, Michael King. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because, you know, guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Not close with that one. Ball one. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. On to first, in time to get him. One away and a strikeout. Devers now. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. And Devers is set down. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Luis Arraez stands in. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers.
Ball
Inside. Ball one. There's the strike.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
One and two here. He goes down looking. Stepping in for San Diego, Jackson Merrill. Pitch misses there, and that's ball one. There's a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Swings through that one. 0-1.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his
I
zone
got
a little
ball,
bit.
1 strike.
That one missed. High fly ball out to left field under this one. He's got it, and that is out number 3. Back here in San Diego, new inning getting started. Now the left fielder, number 9. Here comes a pitch. And that one fouled off. Oh, 1 down. And that one fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Righty delivers. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. And here comes Carlos. Correa. Headed down the line, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. A laser to left base hit.
Everything came together for him. 112 miles.
A new arm into the game, the righty, Jeremiah Estrada. Making a move at first. Pinch running here, Gunnar Henderson. And the batter now, Matt Olson. Fought off foul. And the 0-1. Swings through that one.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 gone now. Jackson Chourio digs in now. Swing and a drive, deep right field.
Oh, God damn it.
But
Sorry.
foul. Henderson off of first with 2 away. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Swings and misses. Now into the ball game on defense, Gunnar Henderson. He's in at shortstop. In the air, right side, Chourio. And there's 1 away. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. Fouled off down the right side. 1 out, base is empty. And that one is lifted in the air. Chourio makes the grab. And a couple of quick outs. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. That one's in there, 0-1. Cronenworth in his 6th season, 31 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2015. The wind and the pitch. And Jake has entered the cage. Back here at Petco Park, this is Bryce Terang. And the pitch. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
That's in there. That's strike 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. It'll bring up JT Realmuto. Out to center.
Ooh.
And there's 2 down. Here's Byron Buxton. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. First pitch swinging.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
High fly ball, right field. Tatis after it. And that's the 3rd out. And we're back. Now it's the DH. Alex Vesia on the pitch here as the lefty gets to work. Just missed. There's the strike.
If you're not ready for that pitch, you're just going to swing and miss or pop it up, waste the at-bat. If you're going to let it go, you better be ready to swing it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. Pinch hitter coming on, Connor Joe.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Bird. Definitely a little added pressure on him here. Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. You'll often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Picks over, and he breaks for second.
He got his ass.
Out, and they cut down the winning run at second. Trying to send this to extra innings. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. This one in the air, center field. Rodriguez settles under it and makes the grab. And that is that. So coming into the game now on defense, Tyler Wade. They turn things over to the southpaw, Yuki Matsui.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Devers swings through it for strike one. And that one upstairs, ball one. On the ground, Cronenworth tosses to first, and Devers is set down. Julio Rodriguez coming to the plate now in a big spot. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that is out of play.
Oh, he got a hit.
And that one finds its way through.
Good job.
In comes the run from third. It's an RBI single on the board first. It's 1-0.
Oh, that at-bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Rodriguez around second, headed for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Gunnar Henderson now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And now the lefty swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. And that one in the air center field. And that'll do it. Bottom of the inning. And now the first baseman, Luis Arias. The pitch. That one's upstairs, ball one. And he dodges that fastball. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Applies.
He got his ass. Oh my God, that was awesome.
Last chance for the Padres. So
We're gonna get him out. Get his ass out.
Porter Hodge gets the call from the pen. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Check swing, no appeal.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss. The Padres down to their final strike. That one drifts inside. A 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Swing and a ball popped up. Devers should have this one. And there it is.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher.
Favor, step aside. How the f is he stealing? Why would he steal? He the richest man on earth. He gonna steal your tax dollars? Get the f out of here. You know how stupid y'all motherfuckers sound? Elion steals. Y'all steal. Your bank account don't match what we pay you as a government official. Why is that? You only getting paid $270,000.
Other platforms show you. Other plat.
We beat the Padres, so the only problem is we're not gonna beat the Padres. One more Padres game, and then we are done. And then we go play whatever we. Oh shit! Come on, man.
Other platform.
LeBron James had to be nurtured into becoming a champion. Even when he got to Miami, D. Wade had to step back and compel him and force him to step up and take the bull by the horn in order for them to win a championship, because it just wasn't in him to do so. That was never a problem with Michael Jordan. It was never a problem with Kobe. They just didn't have enough to do it. But when they had enough, you damn right they did it. And when they didn't have enough, they tried to do it by their damn self. That was entirely different than LeBron. Put Russell Westbrook's brain and mindset in LeBron James' body, and LeBron James would have at least 6 to 7 titles, because Russell Westbrook is one of the most ruthless competitors you will ever find. That is not LeBron James. It has never been LeBron James. LeBron James had to be nurtured into becoming a champion. Even when he got to Miami, D. Wade had to step back and compel him and force him to step up and take the bull by the horn in order for them to win a championship, because it just wasn't in him to do so. That was never a problem with Michael Jordan. It was never a problem with Kobe. They just didn't have enough to do it. But when they had enough, you damn right they did it. And when they didn't have enough, they tried to do it by their damn self. That was entirely different than LeBron. Put Russell Westbrook's brain and mind.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Diamond Dynasty. Okay, all set to go. Here's Byron Buxton. The pitch. Tap foul at the plate. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker.
After the game, guys, we're gonna take a 5-minute break and
You
we'll
look
get
down,
drunk
you're
and
going to be
we'll be back.
chasing stuff in the dirt.
That one to first, and that chance handled. Arias takes it himself. One out in the top of the first. Now it's Devers at the plate. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
One down, base is empty. Stays alive. Swing and a miss. Went back to the changeup, and it was successful. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Swings through that one for strike 1.
See, if I would just let my balls come and everything else, they're throwing more balls on there. Don't worry.
That one not close, and it's 1-1.
One strike.
Hit in the air out to center field. Merrill. And puts the squeeze on that one. Bottom of the first. Stepping in for San Diego, Luis Arias. And there's a foul ball. Ryan measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. The other way. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. There's a swing and a miss.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
No ball, 2 strikes.
In the air, center field, Rodriguez. They got it for out number 2. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Just missed. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And that skips in the dirt. 2 out, space is empty. Swing and a miss. Back here in San Diego, here's the left fielder, number 9. The pitch.
Oh my God! He hit a home run, baby.
Field way back and out of here.
Tad
He'll
Williams.
take a jog
Clip
around
that
the
baby.
bases.
He clipped
And
that
that's how they
baby.
take the lead. It's 1-0. Ron Marinaccio will take over here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Carlos Correa in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Strike 1.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Goes down looking. Here's Matt Olson down. And first offering is fouled off. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. One down, base is empty.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Jackson Chourio up now. He became the 5th youngest player to start on opening day in the divisional era. Singy, can you name the others?
Well, Ken Griffey Jr. seems like a good guess for this one.
That's right. I'll give you the others. Adrian Beltre and Robin Yount.
Got it. Yount must be on that list twice because he was only 18 when he made his debut.
Exactly. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Fans another. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Manny Machado. the bump. Alex Vesia. And a pitch. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. And Manny gets a piece. And that's off the inside edge. Now 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. He's got it. And there's one down. And here comes Sander Bogarts. And that one a little bit high. Swing and a miss. One out, bases empty. A little bit high. And a count 2-1. Swing and a miss at a slider. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. So K marks the at-bat for X. Here's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Cut on and miss. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Yuki Matsui.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with a lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
I think he kind of leaned into that one.
Oh, don't you do that shit to me.
JT Realmuto steps in. Clips the corner, and that's strike one. To short, could be two. On to Cronenworth. He's out. And they turn to double play. Next is the designated hitter, Byron Buxton.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
And there's a ball. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. That's off the inside corner. Now 3-1. Swung on, belted. Ranging back. Onto the track. Back here at Petco Park. Set for the bottom of the third. And now the DH, Eggy Rosario. There's the strike. Just missed. And a count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
It's through for a hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
All over that one right there. Not much to this.
So they turn to their closer, Jimmy Garcia.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included.
Swing and a miss, struck him out on a heater. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first.
Boom, motherfucker. Yeah, got his ass. That's how you play the game, baby. Got it, I. Good job, catcher.
Check swing, called strike. Trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Swing, a high fly ball, well struck left field. That ball's carrying. Bangs off the wall. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
So the tying run at second.
Let's do.
Porter Hodge gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So He's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
First and second, 2 outs. Jackson Merrill steps to the plate in a clutch situation. And it's fouled off.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to...
Yeah, baby!
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. In plenty of time to first. The tying and go-ahead runs are left aboard as this one is over.
They say a solo shot won't beat you, but that definitely doesn't apply in a 3-inning game. That often can be all you need, and that was the case here in this one.
chat. I forgot to mute my chat. Alright guys, I'm back. Sorry for the hold up. I just went and got something to drink, talked to my parents for a minute. Did I click that? We need to try something out here. All-Star, Veteran, Best Ride, Contributor. I didn't know if he's gonna get to play the left fielder. I'm trying to still get no, try to get that, but we can get this. Shit. Third baseman. I'm gonna put Matt Olson in the middle of that one. Whoa, 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 whoa. What did I just say to that one? What was that again? What was it? 10,000 stubs. What is this? The only bad part is none of these players are going to get to use. Will he get to play? Oh, hell yeah. Let's start. Will he get to play? Oh, they'll all get to play. We're not even at 100,000 yet. What is this one? The fielder? He probably will get to move up. Let's see. What is it? It is 8 more to get that. He gets that here by 2030. He'll get this too. Alright. What is a fielder? What's his second right fielder? I'd move him here. Oh. Or let's do this out here. Program. Go to Rangers. Okay, let's try this out. Is he got a secondary? Yeah. So he'll move up to the other spot. Okay, and then we got Boston. I just saw something. What's that? Okay, he is Polite. He's third baseman, right? Polite. Put in the third baseman Polite in for right now. In his 150 XP. Okay, we're going to put Polite in for right now. Alright, let's go ahead here.
All right, ready to go here. Here's Byron Buxton. The line to kick the pitch. And that misses. And we are underway. Ball. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
That should have been 3 balls.
Late on that fastball.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. Late with the swing there. Olson batting second in today's lineup. A former first-round pick back in 2012. Next pitch is outside.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at-bat.
He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 down. So up next, Julio Rodriguez. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 2 outs. Got him looking. That's just bottom of the first. And now the center fielder, Esteury Ruiz. And that's outside. Right through there for a strike. And that one pulled foul. That just misses, and the count is even 2-2.
2-2.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Hauls it in, and there's one away. And now Lawrence Butler. And a foul ball. A's looking to put the go-ahead run on base. There's the strike. Next offering upstairs. Back up the middle and a base hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
God damn.
And that's a base hit. Throws to second, and a go-ahead run into scoring position. One away. Evan Phillips taking over on the mound.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
Swings through that. Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
1-2. The count.
That misses the zone.
That's
2
inside.
balls,
That's a
2
ball.
strikes. Battling here as he fouls it away. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. J.J. Bleday in the box now. Takes strike 1.
0-1.
This one high in the air to left center. Rodriguez on the move. Squeezes it. And the inning is over.
That was close, guys. That was close.
And we're back. All all set for the start of the inning. Now the left fielder, number 9. The wind to the pitch. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field, way back there, and in one hops the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That pretty much split.
So they turn things over to the righty, Tyler Ferguson. Making a move at second base. Entering is the pinch runner, Elly De La Cruz. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Beltre, the next to hit. De La Cruz stands at second with no outs. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. And the righty deals. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Jackson Chourio getting ready to hit. That one found hard the other way. Man at second. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Well, now here's Carlos Correa with a chance to hit. Late on that fastball. 2 outs, and 1 in scoring position. Squirts away from Langoliers. To third, tag, got him. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. The pitch. Swings and misses, went with the sweeper.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Outside,
No, that's out.
1-1. Just missed. A little out front there as he swings through it.
2-2 to count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
What happened? Oh. Oh, De La Cruz is not a...
Now into the game, Anthony Santander. He'll be out in left field. Tyler Soderstrom in the box with 1 away as...
Alright, we got... Duran.
He takes ball 1. Yohan Duran into the game. That one in triple digits. 1 out, bases empty. That one finds the corner, and it's 1-2. In there, got him, looking for the K. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone. Gio Urshela steps in, right down to shoot, and that is strike 1. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
0-2.
And down on to the third inning. Now Correa up to hit. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. The pitch. That one's in there. 0-1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under
I
the
suck
microscope.
at this game.
And now it is JT Realmuto. To third, Urshela. Handles, throws to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
Come into the chat to say
Now
hi.
it's the
Won't bite your head
DH,
off.
Byron Buxton. Led off the game with a strikeout. Pitch misses, and that is ball one. On the corner for a strike. And strike two. Two outs, base is empty.
That's the ball.
Struck him.
That's
As we go to the last of the third. Here's the shortstop at the play. Max Schumann. Duran back to work. Strike on the outside. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Esteury Ruiz up next for the A's. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Outside low. Now 1-2.
1-2.
And misses inside. A 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. The wind of the pitch. In the air, right side of the infield. Terang makes the grab for the second out. The Athletics down to their last out. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Jimmy Garcia.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
And now it's even up.
1-1.
They're down to their final strike. The Athletics down to their final strike.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Into the outfield, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
This is bullshit. Yeah,
Still
bullshit.
able to come through behind in the count right there. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike two.
0-2.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that
Yeah, baby.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
so much rides on each and every at-bat in these 3-inning games. It's like the playoffs. Sometimes all it takes is one big swing and some great pitching to come away with a quick 1-0 win.
The final 1-0 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Basically, what I'm doing here, guys. Oh, no, I was gonna say. All right. Basically, what I'm doing here is I'm capturing the territories. I'm gonna basically do here is go ahead and capture this territory. I'm gonna take 2 away from them. I took more than that from me, but and then we'll go here and capture this one. And go this one. And then go to this one. And then we got this one here, but this one says All-Star. I'm not gonna do All-Star. So now what we're gonna do here is cool thing is this one says it was All-Star, now it says Veterans, so we'll do one more on this one here. Okay, we got one more game and then we're done. Alright. We got one more game of this one and then we get 2 packs. We get a couple packs. We might get an update of a player or 2. So we'll see what happens. But let's go ahead and get this one started. Now, a lot of things are gonna change here real soon with my streaming and stuff. I'm getting ready to get an AI program that will edit most of my videos so that I can put videos out of the best plays I have.
Now from downtown Cleveland and Progressive Field,
Twitch,
MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Atlanta taking on the Cleveland Guardians.
Help me get more viewers.
All right, we'll be back to get.
I'm gonna do everything I can to get views.
Just about to get started, and today's starting pitcher, Tanner Bybee.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next offering upstairs. Swings through it for the K. The high heat, too much on that one. Here's Matt Olson. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Bybee, a 6'2 righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, a changeup, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
0-2 now. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. And that one fouled off. This to center field, and it drops in. And that keeps the inning alive.
Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
1-1. He's looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Thomas has this one sized up. Nabs it. And that. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound today, Nolan Ryan. What do we have on him?
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. in there for strike one.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
And fouled off. Move to first. Back standing. He's in there safely.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Here's Jose Ramirez. Fastball for a strike.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's...
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw. Tag.
He got his ass again. I catch anybody, man. Don't steal.
And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down.
Do not steal on me. I'll get you. I'll get you.
Back now at Progressive Field. Now the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. And he deals. That one is absolutely belted. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
He was all over that.
Cade Smith comes on now. Now a move being made at second base. On to pinch run, Gunnar Henderson. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Turang will hit next. Swing and a miss as that one was high.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
0-2 is the count.
That misses, and the count 1-2.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Next to hit, Jackson Chourio. Swing and a miss, and the count is 0.
Is it? All right.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball.
That one 95 to finish him off. Here's Carlos Correa. In the air, right field. Noel sizes this one up. Drops into the glove. Now into the ball game on defense, Gunnar Henderson. He's the new third baseman. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Off the mark there. Ball one.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Bo Naylor at the plate now. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Missed inside with the curve. 1 out, base is empty. The next offering misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss.
2-2 is the count.
And that one upstairs. Foul ball, and it remains a full.
I don't want to take a chance on him right now. I'm not taking a chance.
Count. New arm out of the bullpen, Alex Vesia.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. And now the right fielder, John Kenzie Noel. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
That's towards center. Rodriguez under it. And makes the play, and that's out. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Paul Sewald. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still
Matt Olson.
no score.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Swings through the sweeper.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Throw to first, got him. One away on the strikeout. Here's Byron Buxton.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
Real close.
At the belt and fires. Swings over the top of that one. Naylor down to first with it. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout. Matt Olson up to the plate.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
And a swing and a miss. Top of the third, no score. Time asked for at the plate. Maybe an attempt to break up the rhythm that he's got going on the mound right now. Here's the pitch to Olson. And he chases a high fastball there.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And that one moves his feet.
2 strikes. Ball, that's off the plate.
Swings and miss. Bottom of the inning, and now the DH, Kyle Manzardo. Garcia back to work. That's in there. That's strike 1. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Here's the 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And the batter now, Daniel Schneemann. And that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Swing and he popped it up. Henderson. Hauls it in, 2 away. Here's Brian Rocchio.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Fouled off. He was late. 2 outs, base is empty. Backed off the plate that time. Fastball for a strike at 95. Got him looking for the strikeout. That's the 3rd out, and we'll play extra innings in this one. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the 4th, Tim Herrin. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Rodriguez.
He does this shit to me every time.
Now at the plate, 1 for 1 with a single so far. And here it comes. And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
one
got a ball,
misses,
1 strike.
and the count is 1-1. Squirts away a little bit, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Line drive, base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Olsen, the runner at third. Rodriguez at first with no outs.
1 ball.
Squirts away a little bit. No movement on the bases. 1-2 the count. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Olsen comes in to score. And it's an RBI single, and it's 1-0. In there safely.
Picks himself up an RBI. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Gunnar
We have 2 more left-handed hitters.
Henderson, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. In the air, left side. Kwan under it. And he makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. Play at the plate. Not in time. He's safe. And they take a 2-run lead. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Trevor Stephan.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
This is Bryce Terang. Went down on strikes his first time through. Swing and a ground ball. It's in and out of his glove. The throw comes in too late, and they can't get the out. Jackson Chourio, the next to hit, struck out swinging his first time. Foul ball there.
We might win this one.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
1 ball. 2
Runners
strikes.
at first and second with 1 gone here in extra innings. That one
That's
just
outside.
misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Oh
Steal
my
2-2
God.
After the foul ball.
2 in a row up the middle, and boy, I didn't get a good pass.
Sets him down on strikes. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. And here comes Carlos Correa. First
Ball
pitch
back there.
misses. Smoked on the ground a second. They limit the damage here. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the Porter Hodge gets the call from the pen.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Kwan in the box now, takes strike 1. Up and in, 1 ball, 1 strike.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
That's inside.
2 strikes.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining. Ramirez swings through it for strike 1.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
That one down the line, and it's just foul. That was close. And ball 1. Hodge is just 1 strike away. Way inside, and that hit him. He had him 1-2. And he ends up hitting him with a pitch. So they turn to their closer, Jimmy Garcia.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. And that's too high. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance.
Lifted to left, and this should do it. Ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect them.
No home runs, but we gotta win. Garcia won the play of the game. Wait a minute. Is he a left-handed? He is left-handed. We're gonna move him around and put him. He's gonna be in our lineup. He's taking over his spot. Deluxe. We finished the conquest, man. Good job. Pipeline. Come on. We got 1 for the Cubs. Okay, 1 for the Cubs. 1 for the Cubs. Yankees, Giants, and Brewers. And Dodgers. Yankees, Angels, Brewers, and Giants. Awesome. Stunning picture. Holy shit! Oh, hell yeah. Did we get the best one in the pack? Nope, we got one of the top ones in the pack. Nope. Four pitches. Four pitchers, yeah. No, if I get any of them, they go for sale. need a rookie Petite in there too. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. 60 more. He's already in there. Mm-hmm. Alright, here we go. We got these all figured out now. got Brewers, Blue Jays, Athletics, and Rockies. So we have Brewers, Blue Jays, Athletics, and Rockies. Anyway, we've already owned one. We already got our first. We have Orioles, Rangers, Athletics, and Twins. Orioles, Rangers, Athletics, and Twins. Orioles, Rangers, Athletics, and Twins. Oriole, Rangers, Athletics, and Twins. Oriole. Athletics. Oh my god, my butt hurts so bad. I'm tired already. Hey bud, how you doing today? Hey Joel, are you on there still? Joel, are you still there?
Hello, thank you for calling.
Joel, are you still there?
Welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Atlanta going up against the Colorado Rockies. All right, ready to get underway. Here's Byron Buxton. And the pitch. Inside. And that's how this game gets started. Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Fought off foul. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. That's in for a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Nice grab. To his knee, the throw, and very nicely done for the out. Julio Rodriguez digs in now. Slice down the right side. 2 outs, base is empty. That to right. Jones pulls it down, and that is that. Back here at Coors Field, today's starting pitcher, Andrew Painter. What should we keep an eye on here?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
And now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. And there's the strike. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. One gone. Here. So in now for Colorado, Sam Hilliard. Little chopper rolls foul. 1 out, base is empty. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
And that one fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. That one ripped. Stretches out and hauls it in. Digging in, Ezequiel Tovar. And he blows that one by him at 100. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
0-2 is the count.
Caught him looking. back here in Denver. Second inning set to go. Here's the left fielder, number 9. The right-hander back to work. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Wastes no time there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it.
New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, Tyler Kinley. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Gets under and pops it up. Estrada. And there's one down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Bryce Terang at the plate and takes high there.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Brings it in, 2 away.
Hey man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Well, now here's Carlos Correa with a chance to hit. First pitch, not close. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. It falls in, and that's a hit. Throw cut off to second. Not in time. He's safe.
No, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. 1 runs in. He's in there.
Yes!
And they lead by 2.
Oh, that's a big at-bat coming through in the clutch to drive in a pair. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
It'll bring up JT Realmuto. Softly hit to third. McMahon fires over to first. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the DH, Michael Toglia. Center field. Rodriguez settles under it. 1 down. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. That's a little bit low.
Pretty smart not to serve something up for him right there. He's really good at hitting the first pitch.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering is down low. Cut on and miss, struck him out. That K is in his 3rd of the game. Porter Hodge on to pitch here. He's into the game with the bases empty. Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. And that's in there for strike 1. Just missed. And that's through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good. We're back to start the 3rd, and there's a new arm on the mound, Victor Vodnik.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Jones settles under this one. Puts it away for the out. Here's Matt Olson down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
He's 0 for 1. On the ground, right side. The throw to first, and Olson is set down. Julio Rodriguez will hit next. Flied to right his first time. Now this is in the air down the line. And that's a foul ball. And a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third, Thairo Estrada to the plate. That one misses in the dirt. And another ball. Fouls one off. 2-2.
Full count.
And a swing and a miss. And there's one down. Now here's Nolan Jones. Late with the swing there.
0-1.
Swings through that one for strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it falls. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hitting in that at bat. He got that
Oh,
front foot
sorry
down,
for seeing
and
this.
pitch
I didn't see
recognition
this
was
earlier.
on
Thank you for
point. Pretty
calling
impressive
me.
for an 0-2 count.
Sony. Thank you for the follow.
Jacob Stallings now. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1's the count.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swings and misses, struck him out. He's down to their final out. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Jimmy Garcia.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Garcia is just 1 strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
In a 3-inning game, a 2-0 win can sort of feel like a
Frustrated,
mini
thank you
blowout.
for the
Nice
follow.
job to jump ahead, and a great job by the pitching staff to shut him out.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
We just won that game. That was an easy one, too. Alright, we are 1 away from that one. Like I said, we're kicking butt on this one. There's some stuff. I have echoing to my mic. So we have got players I can sell. We'll just go through them and check and see what we got. We have him still. we're gonna wear him. We're gonna wear the uniform. somebody. I would love to get him, but he's like the highest player on the team. 83 overall. 83 overall. Holy shit. I'm getting Dodger players. Right fielder.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's Atlanta and the Arizona Diamondbacks. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Here's Byron Buxton. And a pitch. Not even close there. And with that, we're underway here in the desert. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Makes the grab, one down. Here is Matt Olson. Burns, a Northern California native. He was a fourth-round pick out of St. Mary's, where he played alongside an outfielder who eventually made it to the majors. Yeah, that guy's name was Tony Gonsolin. Made it as a pitcher. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. One out, base is empty. That one way inside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
The other way, and he beats the shift. So a man aboard now with one away. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Righty delivers. Laser, base hit. And a go-ahead run into scoring position. One away. And next will be the cleanup hitter. Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and the bases are now loaded. Now the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Golden opportunity right here. Late swing, fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Olson on third. Rodriguez over at first with one away. Ground ball, could be two. Off balance feed, there's one.
Oh, he threw it out.
Launches a throw over his head, and this ball's going to wind up out of play. So a big-time costly mistake there. This is Bryce Terang. Lifted in the air, out to left. And it falls. Here's the throw to the plate. There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning. Back here at Chase Field, here's the center fielder, Jake McCarthy. Clips the corner, strike one.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swing and a miss. Gonna count 1-2. Just misses with that one. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Inside, just missed. Liner, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. This is Corbin Carroll.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, dude.
Here comes a pitch. That one missed. Move to first. McCarthy gets back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Next offering upstairs.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got
pulled the string of the changeup. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Bryant over to first. McCarthy back in standing.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Real Muto throws, not in time. It's a stolen base.
You got to be careful with a guy like this at the plate. Stealing second may eliminate him from getting really good pitches to hit. Now they can work around him with first base open. So you got to roll the dice here and hope that he gets something to hit.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Griffin Jax.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Ryan Thompson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Now it's the right fielder, Evan Carter. There's the strike.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is fouled back. Right-handed reliever. And a swing and a miss. And there's one away. And now it's JT Real Muto. Ball one, no strikes. Kicks and deals. Now 1-1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball.
1-1.
Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. So the lineup flips over. Byron Buxton getting ready to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And first offering is fouled off. That one hammered center field. Back there. Off the Jumbotron, it's out of here. And he really did some damage with that one. Joe Mantiply on to pitch out of the pen here.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Toss to Naylor. And Olson is set down. And the lefty reliever does his job. Just one pitch to get the inning. Here's Josh Naylor. And the pitch. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1.
Ball one there. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Gurriel gets a piece. Jacks ready to fire now. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. One down, base is empty. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Adrian Del Castillo stands in now and watches strike one. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Goes down.
Hey guys,
We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Kendall Graveman.
I'm gonna take a break for a little bit. So I'll be back on. I'm gonna go offline, but I'm gonna come back online.
And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. And a pitch. And that is out of play. Graveman measures 6 feet 2 inches, 215 pounds, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2013. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Headed towards the corner, and it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second, and he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out. Adrian Beltre, the next to hit. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
I am unlocking 99 Carlos Beltran right now, baby. It's time to do it. Let's get straight into it because it's going to take a little.
Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 6-0. Here's the second baseman, Bryce Turang. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Foul ball. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swings through that one.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. McCarthy under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Now Correa up to hit. Singled and scored his first time. That one ripped, but foul. Right-hander kick steals. Ground ball up the middle. Perdomo tosses to first. And Correa retires. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. A new pitcher in the game, Alex Vesia.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Geraldo Perdomo in the box now. No balls and a strike. And that one popped in the air left field. Moving under this one. And there's two down. Diamondbacks down to their final out. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Jake McCarthy.
0-1's the count.
2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game. 6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
We're gonna play for a few more hours. That's funny. Okay. I'm gonna take a break for a minute. I'm gonna play the next one. Alright guys, I'm back. I apologize for the hold up. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this. I'm gonna play this last game.
Ready to go? Here's Byron Buxton. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. That one out to right. Nice grab on the run. One up, one down. Here's Matt Olson.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Late on that fastball.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Oh, damn.
Swinging a ground ball up the middle. And Olson is set down. So 2 down now, and here is Julio Rodriguez. Into center. No trouble here. Puts it away. Back in Anaheim. And the batter now, Luis Rengifo. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
He's a master at hitting fastballs. You need to be careful with location if you're going to throw him.
0-2 now as he swings through it. And that one is inside ball one. High in the air, out to right. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. And the batter will be the shortstop, Zach Neto. And that's a little bit high. 1-0. Strike one.
1-1.
And a big swing and a miss.
1-2 is the count.
Swings and misses. 2 away now. Mike Trout in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 2.
0-2.
And that's in the dirt.
1-2.
2 out, space is empty. Swing and a miss. New inning getting started, and now number 9. The pitch. And he grounds one to the right side. Rengifo throws to first in time and quickly one away in the second. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. On the ground to short. Whips it across, and that quickly 2 away. This is Bryce Terang.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Oh, damn it!
Makes the catch. Back here at Angel Stadium. They bring a young arm out of the bullpen in this spot, Porter Hodge. And a swing and a miss there.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Strike 2. Fastball is outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty. And next for the Angels, Taylor Ward. First pitch, and he just misses. Just missed. And it is 2-1. No score here in the second. And a big swing and a miss.
2-2.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. And now Yohan Moncada. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Hopped up right side, Terang. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound. Sam Bachman. The pitch. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Back there. Off the batter's eye and gone. And they lead it. It's 1-0. So digging in, Evan Carter. Out to short. Slings to first and one away in the top of the third. And now it is JT Realmuto. Fly ball to right. Trout is there.
Boo.
Out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. And
If
next
I
is
make
the
all that
designated
money,
hitter, Byron Buxton. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That one probably had no business ending up as a base hit, but he got just enough of it to muscle it to the outfield. And that pitch was well in off the plate.
Holy
A tough
shit,
one to handle,
almost
but he
had that
gets
one.
rewarded.
Left-hand hitter waits. There's a swing and a drive.
Oh, God, it's gone.
Get it. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 3-0. Hans Kraus taking over on the mound.
Just to keep the score right where it is.
Rodriguez at the plate now as he chases after that one. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
He's actually
About
about
tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Ooh, got it like 120.
This to third. Fires over to first. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here is Darno. Hodge back to work. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Travis Darno, didn't he play for the Braves? I think he played for the Braves last year. He did. Played for the Rays. He went Mets, Dodgers, Rays. Then jumped over to the Braves and played for a few years. He did. Don't show his home runs at all. Don't show any of his home runs.